Welcome back to Moving to Hampton Roads. My name is David Tortellini, and today I am very excited to share with you the newest neighborhood in the Tabb area of York County, built by Stanley Martin Homes, Celestial Way. Stanley Martin is one of my favorite builders in the area. I think they make an incredible home. So this is really going to be a great opportunity to tour you through the model home, which is right behind me, show you the quality of their build, talk to you about the homes that they're building here in Celestial Way, show you around the neighborhood a little bit so that you can see how great a place this is. Tabb, of course, is a very, very popular place to live. Great school district. People love living in this area, so to have some great new construction here is amazing. All right, we're going to go tour through the model home, tell you everything that you need to know about living here in Celestial Way. All right, let's go check it out. Alrighty, we're going to head on inside, and this model home is called the Rembert. And this is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,200 square foot home. So of course this is the model, so right where you'd normally have your office or maybe formal living room, they have their sales center. There's some really good information in here. For example, this is the site map. So there are 43 homes in this community. So it's not really big, and it's an extension on an existing community. And then we'll talk about some of the things that are in the area as well as we're going through this. And we'll talk about the different home sites that are available, and the different designs of homes that you can build here in the neighborhood, as well as some of the options that you can choose as well if you are building from the ground up. Because one of the unique things about this neighborhood is that Stanley Martin is both building what we call spec builds, where they're going to design and build the house from beginning to end, and it is what it is. But they're also going to make lots available for semi-custom builds as well, where you're going to pick one of the floor plans and they are going to help you work with you to design the interior and make sure that you're getting the exact finishes that you want. And certain things are going to be custom, like these kind of gourmet kitchens with the range over the cabinets with the range hood, and then the chef's oven built into the wall, and the quartz counters. Now backsplash is not something that comes with every single home, so that is a custom feature in the model home here. But you do get the LVP floors, and you're going to get these beautiful cabinets. Of course, at the front, you could see that there were a bunch of different options for those sorts of things. So overall, in this community, you're going to get a quality home. Stanley Martin is what I would consider to be a step or two above some of the big national builders that you might be familiar with. So when you build a home with them, you should expect to get something that's really high quality and a great house. And I love a lot of the layouts that they offer here in this community. Now, as I mentioned before, there are 7 floor plans that you can build from. And you can start with a 3-bed, 2-bath rancher that's called the Easton. It's about 1,900 square feet. In fact, I have clients that are building one right in the same cul-de-sac as this model home. And that's a great property. And what you'll see, as you can see the neighborhood a little bit, it's spread out. So it's not right on top of each other. And of course, the lots aren't massive, but the home sites do give you a little bit of space, a little bit of privacy as far as new construction is concerned these days. These are really nice sized lots and give you the room that you and your family need. Now, this particular layout does have a first floor primary bedroom, so that is going to be a really nice feature in this community, whereas a lot of the other new construction neighborhoods in the area don't offer any first floor master bedroom options. So this is really nice. Obviously, you're going to get tons of great storage and all that good stuff. But of the 7 floor plans, you can start with that 1,900 square foot rancher. That's the Easton. You can get up to almost 3,900 square feet in a poplar. That's a 4-bed, 3-bath. And you could even do a 5-bed, 3.5 bath with a Lorraine. So you can build a home of just about any square footage you want between about 1,900 and 3,900 square feet, because between all the other models, they are going to cover pretty much every size possible. Now, so that's going to give you some really nice options. And the other thing is it's going to make sure this house or this neighborhood doesn't look cookie cutter. Not every single house is going to be the exact same thing, one after another, after another, after another. There should be some really nice variety in this neighborhood, and it should keep it really consistently popular for many years to come. So if you know you're only going to be here for 3 years, 5 years, 7, you can pretty much guarantee that this neighborhood is going to stay popular for a very long time, and you should consider this a really, really good investment. Now, location-wise, we're only about 13 minutes to Langley Air Force Base, so super fast commute to work for a lot of you. And then if you head out right out onto Victory and head towards Newport News, you've got Walmart right down the street. You've got great grocery store and Kroger right down the road. Great restaurants like Second Street Bistro and Food Craft that are local, or of course you can get to your big chains like your Texas Roadhouse, your Starbucks, Chick-fil-A. All of that is right down the street too. So from a location standpoint, you really can't get any better. Heck, there's a Whole Foods a little farther down. You can get to Costco, another 4 minutes down the road to Costco. So it really just has access to everything in this location, because Tabb really is kind of the place to live on the peninsula. It is the most desirable location, and a big part of that is the school system. So up here, you're looking at Tabb High, Tabb Middle, and Mount Vernon Elementary School. And I like niche.com for my rating systems. Mount Vernon's an A, Tabb Middle is an A+, Tabb High is an A+. This is really by all accounts, the best school system in the Hampton Roads region, and you kind of can't go wrong with wanting to be in this area. So between just the house itself, the beautiful build, they're building these homes fairly quickly from start to finish. It's only taking them about 5 months, so it's really not something that you're going to have to wait forever on if you want to start from scratch, or you can buy one that they're already in the process of building. I promise they're going to do a good job of picking out some nice finishes. It's going to look like a great home. So if you are coming here from out of the area, maybe you're PCSing to Langley and you're on a tighter schedule, but you can find housing for a little bit while they finish up a new house for you, you can get something that's already been designed and is in a really, really great shape. And then, of course, just being in the York County area, it's also even going to give you access to things like some of the historic stuff that you have up in Yorktown and in Jamestown and City of Williamsburg, because you're going to be a York County residents all going to get access to certain things for free or at a discounted rate. So if you're into the history aspect of living in Hampton Roads, you kind of can't beat being a York County resident. I happen to be a James City County resident, very similar sort of thing, going to give you access to a lot of these things at a discount and at a great price. You can get the kids up to Busch Gardens, or you can get down to Norfolk or up to Richmond for a show. And it's really just a wonderful place to be. So this is it. We're going to finish up just touring through the home. Pretty good little attic space right here. I'm going to provide you with a little bit of that storage where you can toss those, holiday decorations and all that good stuff. Got a tankless water heater up in this space, so it can be nice and energy efficient. And they've really kind of pulled out all the stops when it comes to making this a good, tight, secure home that's going to give you kind of everything that you need in order to know that you've built a quality home, and then you're going to get kind of the best that you can get in this area. So if you are interested in learning more about these homes, please check out some of the links in the description. You can see how beautiful this is from this view up here. And this Stanley Martin builds a great home. I know that if anyone is building a home in this neighborhood, they're going to be really happy. Thank you so much for watching our video today on Celestial Way by Stanley Martin Homes. I hope you really enjoyed taking a look at the model home. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I think when all is said and done, this is going to be a neighborhood filled with really gorgeous homes. So if you are thinking about building a home here in the Tabb area, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email anytime. I'd love to meet with you either here in person, take a look at the model home in the neighborhood together, or if you're not in the area already, we can do all this by video too. So don't be afraid to reach out nice and early. We can get a jump on everything. This has been a really popular neighborhood so far, and they are selling pretty quickly. So if you're interested, I think I would suggest kind of reaching out sooner rather than later. Okay, again, my name is David Tortellini. I'm with eXp Realty, and I hope to hear from you soon.